What's good? It's your boy J South 314. This is my TNA Turning Point predictions. And you know me, if I'm gonna give you my predictions, I'm gonna get exactly why I'm picking them and break it down as best as I can. Y'all watch my videos, you know, man, I pick my predictions based on what makes sense. What makes sense, what should make sense. Excuse me. So let me hop right into it. There's 8 matches on the card, so it's a full pay-per-view. The quality of the matches on a 1 to 10, about a 6. About 6 or 7. You know what I'm saying? Most of that's coming from the main event and number one contender match. But let me jump right into it. The first match they got on here is Tara and Jesse versus ODB and Eric Young. I think ODB and Eric Young is gonna win this match. I think they're gonna win this match just because I don't think they're gonna have Eric Young come back from shooting the show to lose a match and go back. I mean, right now, I think Eric Young and ODB means more to the company than Tara and Jesse do. So I think just on the fact they're gonna win that match, and if Eric Young sticks around after this match, you can build more on it. You know what I'm saying? But if it's gonna continue, if the storyline is gonna continue the way it's going now, there's no point of continuing it. To be honest with you, just have ODB and Eric Young win in the storyline. I mean, you gotta understand. You gotta get a feel from your audience, from the crowd, of how are they feeling these storylines, how they feeling these rivalries. Because if they're not feeling them, you gotta squash them. You gotta squash them to move on to the next one. If you got these same dead storylines going on and on and on, I mean, you're losing in every sense of the word. I mean, I can keep going on about this, but this is a prediction vid, so let me move on. The next one I got on here is Doc, aka Festus, aka Luke Gallows, versus Joseph Park, aka Abyss. Doc is gonna win it. Doc's gonna win it quick, fast. That's how I look at it. I mean, unless Abyss comes out of Joseph Park, which they need to do, because Joseph Park thing has ran its course. It's ran its course. It's got no. So I think it's gonna be a quick match. This match is gonna be like under 3 minutes, man, in my opinion. Like I said, unless the Abyss comes out of Joseph Park, but Doc is gonna win it. Bam, there you go. Magnus versus Samoa Joe. This could have been a good match. I mean, it's gonna be a good match wrestling wise, but it could have been a better match for a storyline wise and get the viewer emotionally invested into this match, because that's a storyline for. Storylines to get us more invested into this match, and they could have done a lot more with it. They did not give them enough time to set up this rivalry for a pay-per-view match. For Impact, yeah, cool, whatever. But for a pay-per-view, you gotta give him more time. Ace and the Ace is taking too much of the show up. You gotta give your other matches for the pay-per-view more time on your Impact shows to build, to get us more interested in it. And I feel they could have done a lot more with this Magnus and Joe match. I think Joe's gonna win, just because of what I said a little earlier. I just from reading the people in the Impact Zone, they're not really into this rivalry. And I don't think it has nothing to do with Joe and Magnus. It's just the mixture of them. It's just, I don't think he's just doing it for people. I mean, I'm like half interested in it. I'm half interest in it just because of Samoa Joe. But it just seemed like this match doesn't have as much hype behind it as it could. So I think Joe's gonna win it, and I think after Joe wins, they just squash this rivalry altogether. So Joe. Next match on here is RVD versus Joey Ryan. I think Joey Ryan is going to win this match. And originally I thought RVD. But I think about it. I think Joey Ryan is going to win this match because of interference from Matt Morgan. And I don't like what they're doing Matt Morgan nowadays. I don't. I mean, I don't know exactly where this is going. But whatever. That's a video for another time. I think Joey Ryan's going to win this match because of interference because of Matt Morgan. Next one they got on here is Devon versus Angle. I think Angle is going to win this match by disqualification. He's going to win it by disqualification. I think it's going to get to the point he's going to start whooping up on Devon and Ace going to run out. So I know this is the regular match. It's a no disqualification match. So I think Angle's going to win it by DQ. But weird things happen. You never know. The next one I got on here is Daniels, Christopher Daniels and Kazarian versus Chavo and Hernandez. Chavo and Hernandez needs to drop the belt. I mean, if Daniels and Kaz don't win this match, what do you have to go on for the rivalry? I mean, it's only a rivalry if both sides can get their result. I mean, if Kaz and I'm having brain farts right now. If Kaz and Christopher Daniels don't win this match, what else do you have to go on? I mean, they could drop the belts to him at Turning Point and lose them, and Chavo can win them back at the next pay per view. That's just how I see it. You know what I'm saying? So for this to continue to make sense, they want to continue the storyline. Then Daniels and Cass has to win. But that's what I'm going with. I want Daniels and Cass in this match. Hold on. Alright, number one contender match. This should be a good match. This should be a good match. Robert Roode, James Storm, and AJ Styles. Okay, number one contender match. I think AJ is gonna win and he's gonna pin James Storm. They're not really doing much with James Storm nowadays. I mean, they haven't really done much with him, period, since he lost the world title. I mean, so I don't see what's the point of having him in the hunt, period. Robert Roode is worth far more to the company right now, in my opinion. AJ Styles is no brainer. So I think AJ Styles is going too long without a title run. Without a title run, even a fucking title shot. So I think, like I said, I think AJ Styles is gonna win and gonna get the pin on James Storm. And plus you can push James Storm to the side and have a rivalry going with AJ and Roode. I mean, why not? You're not doing nothing else with them right now. It'll just make sense. Okay. And for the main event, Austin Aries versus Jeff Hardy ladder match. This should be a good match. And I'm not saying just because it's Jeff Hardy in a ladder match. This should be a good match. The only thing that can hold this match down is Austin Aries. And that's not saying nothing against them. I'm just saying, if there is going to be a weak link in this match, it will be Aries. Okay, I think Jeff Hardy's gonna win. I think Jeff Hardy's gonna win this match just because I think Austin Aries' title run. That's not really what I'm looking to say. I think him being in the title picture, I think it's ran its course. I think it's time to move somebody else on and just build somebody else. Austin Aries has a spot. He has heat from the fans. I mean, the worst he can do is have no reaction from the audience. That's the worst thing to do. Either have heat and have boos from you being a heel, or have cheers from you being a face. The worst thing you can do is try to be a face or a heel and have no reaction from the crowd. So Austin Aries has the reaction. Okay, you have that in him. Okay, he has ran his court. Put somebody else in the spot. I don't know what happened to damn, got the dude's name. Crimson. Yeah, Crimson going good. Where the fuck is he? What the fuck happened? I mean, I don't know. I mean, you had the potential of him to make him one of the biggest talents in your company, and he's gone. But I'm getting off my point. Anyway, Jeff Hardy's gonna win. Like I said, I think Austin Aries ran his course. You made him a quote unquote star in your company. Bam. Now build up somebody else. Get somebody else that spot. Get as many people as you can in that star position. So they're my predictions, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all I gotta say right now. So hope y'all enjoyed this vid. Be tuned for my next one. I'm gonna hit you up with another one as soon as possible. I want to do one about like the top. I used to do a lot of top 10 lists, top 5 lists. I'm gonna start doing those here. So I'm gonna find something to do. I'm gonna find something to do my top 5 lists about, top 10 lists about, and I'm gonna get back at you on that, man. So, for yourself, I'll holler at you later. Peace.